what you're witnessing is what churches became, especially after the Ronald Reagan era, when everything became about corporate efficiency. This is when the mega church mentality came into every church, the mega church industrial complex. But this is not even the end point nor the final form of what many of these churches are getting ready to become as we enter into the era of Christian nationalism and MAGA Christianity. These institutions, these leaders have made it clear that they are more interested in who they can persecute than who they can help. And I'm afraid that this video that we've seen, this brilliant video, is going to become nothing more than a distant memory as we enter into the era of Christian nationalist churches that do not ask, what would Jesus do? But they are actively asking right now today, who would Jesus kill?
Just because we do a lot of requests here. Each applicant is different. It could take a couple of days, it could take a couple of weeks. We really just don't have a time frame there.
Okay, you said it would take a couple of days to weeks?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, if approved.
Okay, all right, thank you. That's so sad.
But we don't have formula or anything like that.
Okay.
I'm really sorry. That's all we have right now.
I hasn't ate all day, and I don't know what else to do.
Yeah, I'm not sure because we don't have cash here, and I'm not in control of finances.
Okay, well, unfortunately, that's all. That's our on our list. So.
Okay, all right. Well, thank you.
Yep. Have a good one.
All right, you too. Not even other churches.
I wish I had something for you, ma'am. I'm very sorry.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too.
God bless.
Okay. Well, and we don't have anything either. So I'm sorry. I wish I had something to offer you. Is there any
Out since last night, so I don't know what else to do.
I am so sorry. We don't have any here.
And y'all could get, and I could just pick it up.
No.
I don't. Not that I know of. No, sorry.
Okay.
While this was a social experiment, this is real life right now all around this country when 42 million people have lost their SNAP benefits. This is real. And there's a whole lot to talk about it across so many different levels. I really didn't want to do a long video on this, but I think this is going to end up being a long video because we have to address not only how churches got here, right? I can help you understand. If you need to understand how churches got here, I'm going to show it to you. This is why it's not surprising to me. I wish that it was surprising. I wish that I could be appalled by, this, but this is the natural culmination of churches that are trying to fit into a capitalist mindset. The mega church industrial complex. And I just want to kind of warn, I really need to just warn people, though. This is not even the final form. This is not we're not even at the end stages of what these churches are going to become, because these churches, not all of them, and I'm not going to keep saying that through the rest of this video, because I personally know a whole bunch of churches that are doing it right. I know a bunch of black churches. In this video, of the majority of the churches that said yes were black churches. So I know plenty of black churches that get this right. So I'm not going to give that caveat anymore throughout the rest of this video. If you're here to defend churches in general, just know I've already put a defense out there that this is not all churches. But the problem is that this is the majority of churches. That's the problem. The majority of churches operate like this. And the terrifying part about this is that this is not the final form of what churches are going to become when they have the mega church industrial complex, when they are trying to be efficient corporations inside of a capitalistic system. That is just the trend since the 80s. Okay, what you're seeing is the culmination of what churches became when we entered into the neoliberal economic system since Ronald Reagan. You can time the emergence of the mega church industrial complex with the transformation of the United States of America into neoliberal economic policies instituted by the 1981 Roth-Kemp tax breaks by Ronald Reagan. This is where it was going to inevitably end. But now you need to ask yourself, how are churches going to evolve in the era of Trump? There's a clip in here that reveals that, where one of the churches that she called, the reason they wouldn't help is because they blamed Joe Biden and Barack Obama.
Yeah, we're included in that, not because we want to be, but we've been struggling with a whole bunch of things since the Obama-Biden regime took over. I'm trying to think, have you called the company a little deal called Catholic Charities?
Yeah.
They usually have that stuff. Did they have any?
Okay, well, they just sent me to back and forth to people and then sent me to a voicemail. And get just a can of formula for her. Because, I mean, she's been going without all night and all day. And I don't know what else to do or who to go to.
I understand, but the only food items that we have in the food pantry are non-perishables, but I don't believe they have anything there for infants.
Okay.
Okay?
All right. Can I?
What you mean, a baby formula?
Yeah, I have a.
You want somebody to give you some money or something?
No, I just need the formula. I have a 2-month-old and she ran out last night, so she's went all night and all day without formula.
Yeah, we don't have any formula here for now, baby. No, we have a kitchen, but we don't have milk.
Okay. Is there any way y'all could just get a can and I could pick it up?
No, I don't know. We don't have time to do that because we don't have...
They might be able to assist. They have more resources than we do.
Okay.
Let me get in touch with the ladies at the weigh station and see. They might
Night and all day without anything to eat.
We don't have any formula around, darling. I'm sorry. None. No diapers, anything for babies. We don't have anything.
Could that be something you all could get and I could just pick it up?
No, we can't right now. I'm sorry.
Okay. All right.
Bye-bye.
All right. To help with baby formula at all?
We unfortunately are not. We have a benevolent...
Oh.
Well, we have 4 here. So which one of our campuses do you go to? Do you attend one of our campuses?
I don't attend, no. I'm just local.
Okay. Yeah. I'm just trying to... Did you try Mercy's Gate?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't have any way to help you with that. I'm so sorry.
Okay. Do you have a moment? Sorry, just 1 second. Yeah, turn like somebody can answer. So I didn't know if you could just let me know if it's something that y'all could do.
I'm not aware of any programs that we have like that.
It's a natural culmination of what happens when churches try to fit into a capitalist mindset. This is not something that is new. What you're seeing right now, that's been a problem that churches have been trying to solve in order to be, how do you simultaneously be an efficient church that does things by the book and help people who come to your church randomly? And it's an easy solution. Some churches get it right. Somewhere there has to be the capacity to have emergency funds. They're more interested in running corporations than they are helping the people. We know that to be true for Joel Osteen's church because we saw when the Houston area was flooded, he did not open up the doors of his church to help people. And here it again is just another example of the mega church industrial complex. Charlie Kirk's church did not assist out of all the stuff they talk about with love and Jesus and all the kind of stuff that they preach about, and they're trying to turn America into a Christian nation. And here they are with the simplest example of how you could be a Christian, and they failed miserably.
I don't really have any resources to do that right now. The account where I have to give to community members.
No, we don't help with formula at all. Have you talked to anybody like at CCC?
Yeah, I've been calling everywhere all day.
Oh, okay. We are a small church, and as a result, we have limited funds, and so we tend to help those that are part of the church or come to the church. We're going to be there.
Because there's people that are right around you, local.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Okay. Bye. We really don't have an estimated.
And now this wasn't the case with every single church that she called. Here are the examples. And the first example is of a great grandpa who was at the church working. Sounds like he was the pastor, and he took it upon himself. A beautiful example of what we should be. And it stands out to me that the institutions that immediately jumped to help were Buddhist temples and Islamic mosques. I know people in the Islamic faith and the institutions around where I am, they've helped me. When I didn't have health insurance, they had a medical facility where you could go for free, community clinic. And so it really just stands out to me that the people who are demonstrating the most Christ-like behavior are oftentimes not even Christian.
So how much do you need? I need to know about that.
I'm not sure. I think I usually have, I think it's maybe $17 at Walmart. I mean, if y'all could just get the formula, I could pick it up or have somebody come get it.
Well, I'm an officer. I never myself, and I'll see if I can get somebody to do this.
Okay.
We can do this. I'll just see. Tell me what it is called in case I have to go get it, because I'm a great grandpa. I'm not used to picking up formula. Okay. What's it called?
Good Start.
Good Start. And
Sir. Sir.
And it's for infants.
Yes, sir.
Infants formulas, any flavor, anything to it, or just?
No, sir. Hey, can I?
Okay. How much does the formula usually cost?
Just like $20 is like the small one.
Okay. Do you know where we're located?
No, I don't. Okay, can I pause you really quick? They could help before I come out there.
Just come. If they don't have baby food, I'll give you $10 from my pocket, and you'll buy some can.
Okay, that's so sweet. Okay, actually, this is actually a social experiment, baby formula.
We can, ma'am. Where do you live? Do you live in Charlotte?
Yes, I'm like 10 minutes from you all.
Okay, and what kind of formula you need?
It's the Good Start.
Good Start. Yeah, that's fine, ma'am. If you come over here, we'll help you.
Okay, hold on just.
If I give you something, you could purchase it. You could go to a grocery store.
Okay, hold on just 1 second. I gotta turn my baby off. Okay, so this is actually a social experiment that I'm doing to test.
One last thing before I go. At the end of the day, if every single church in this country gave everything that they had to help every person they possibly could help, they could not put a dent, not a single dent in the problem of poverty in this country, not at scale. This is just a matter of the percentages of Americans that are struggling. It is not something that the church can fix alone. The churches should absolutely do their part because that's what we're mandated by Christ to do. But the problem of poverty in this country will never be fixed by any number of religious institutions. The problem of poverty in this country can only be fixed by the government that is benefiting from the consent of the millions of Americans who are now struggling with poverty. you to hit the share, like, and subscribe button as we continue to do our part to sound the alarm about the evils of Christian nationalism and MAGA Christianity as they take over the United States of America right before our eyes.